everyone, welcome to my channel. So as you start to watch this video, you're going to see me start to make this wreath. I was going to make this into a fallen soldier wreath. It didn't look right to me, so we are making it into a 4th of July wreath. Easy to do, easy to make. So you're going to really like this because we have 2-in-1 tutorials today. And then we made a vine wreath, red, white, and blue fallen soldier. And this is Dollar Tree flowers that we do red and white stripes. And then I took the burlap, glued it on, and put the stars on with some blue. And I did the blue with star rose, and then you have your fallen soldier cross. So there's two easy wreaths in one tutorial. So I hope everyone enjoys this, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen Katharine's Wreath. So today we're going to do a fallen veterans wreath, but because I've tried to do each one of them different, we're going to do this one a little bit different, just a little bit. And welcome to my channel everyone, so happy to have you. I'm going to turn this down so we can get started. Try not to cry. So we're going to actually use Hobby Lobby. Their mesh ribbon is $3.50 right now. Everything's on this was on clearance. I have one roll of this. Then I have the 10-inch red, white, and blue. So after I apply this, then I'll figure out what we're going to use next with it. Okay? So we're going to turn this down and get started. We're going to do the poofs before we do anything else. I do have ribbon and I have decor to go with it as well. So happy you guys are here. Everyone is here. I want to do this, and then later on during the week we have a couple things to do. I have some more spring coming up. You know, and more cowboys and ranch wreaths. We have a lot of animals to do. I have a froggy wreath. I'm happy about that. So we have a lot to do. I also had a request on my birdhouse wreath. I did a big makeover on it, and I used spray and added rosebuds, and it's all over Instagram and on my Facebook, and everybody loved it. So my mother-in-law wants me to make her one. So I do have the same birdhouse, but it is going to be different colors, and I'm going to show you how to add the rosebuds and everything on it and make the nature insect type of wreath. It's beautiful, so you will love it, and we have a lot to do. I am waiting. I need certain colors, so I'm waiting on that. So as soon as that comes in, we will be doing another birdhouse, but it's totally, you're going to see it come to life. It's a lot of work, but it's beautiful. It's spring and summer. It has butterflies, birds, dragonflies, ladybugs. It has everything put into one. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So everyone that's on my Facebook and Instagram has already seen it. But I am going to be using different colors, and I'll show you the technique I did where you saw me make the one wreath. I'm going to show you how to make another one similar, but it looks totally different once you add all that other stuff to it. So we're going to get started with this. Like I said, so happy to see you. Happy Saturday, everybody. Everyone that has asked me about the grandkids, much better. They're holding their food down. They still have a little bit of a tummy ache, but that's normal because they're getting used to having hard foods again. They're going from soft to hard. So they are getting better. No more fevers. So I did get to go see them because they're not running in a fever anymore. And hopefully I will have them. I'm supposed to have them this weekend sometime. So when I do, and if I have Angel Baby and I do a tutorial, I'll show you him at the end and Theo so everybody can see the grandbabies, because that's really important. That's what my channel is about, family, love, and God. So I'm going to turn this down and we're going to get started. Okay, so like I said, we're using the Deco Mesh ribbon from Hobby Lobby. This is the 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. Of course, I do everything in the zip tie method, as everyone knows, because arthritis in the hands, and it really helps when you have achy hands. So it brings art back to a lot of people that couldn't do it because of arthritis or carpal tunnel. So I do put some rocks to hold it from rolling over. Like I said, there is it's called the Mesh Friend. You can find it on SD. It actually holds your mesh and everything up. It's kind of like a paper towel holder, and you can find it on the SD, and it holds your mesh in a homemade thing that's it looks like a paper towel holder, but it's up, and you can put your rolls of mesh on it, and it really helps. Alright, so it doesn't go flying off your table or roll over. So you want to gather up your ends. Remember, always have your ends tucked in. That way you can proof it out nice and pretty. This is a little bit, I can feel it. It's a little bit thicker than what I'm used to as well. So take it, go underneath. Alright, take your zip tie. Remember what I said, how we always do this. We go around the bracket, around the mesh to hold it in. You can't go on the outside because this will move back and forth on you. Alright. I use a zip tie gun that I got from Walmart. It is $14 ABN, and you can get it at walmart.com. They're not in stores, they're online. It cuts it for you. I also use fizzers, and you can get these from Lowe's. These are only from Lowe's. They're the black and orange. The only place I found them, and they're in stores and online, and they're $10.97. I think this is $13.49 for the zip tie gun. Remember, 1, 2. I always measure it by the bars so you don't have a lopsided wreath. 1, 2, over 1, zip tie around your bar, around the mesh. And I'll show you. I always like to do like a close-up because I get new people in every day. I always have the mesh facing inside, not on the outside, or it's not going to poof right. See, that would hurt if you had to pull it. So just like I do on all the tutorials, because I get new people in every day. And take it. I always, as you're working with the mesh, as long as you don't get up like I am and you're sitting down, the mesh always stays in place when you go to pull it. It stays underneath. See that? 1, 2, over 1, zip tie, flat side always in, around your bracket, around the bracket, not over the bar because then it'll slip. Around the bracket that connects 1 and 2 together. Put your mesh inside it and then pull it. Oops, sorry baby. And the chair almost falling on my Dachshunds. I have 4 babies. 4 fur babies. You'll see them when I go to change the tape or turn it off to finish up a wreath, or when I'm first starting. You'll see them all behind me laying down. I have 4 of them. They all sit in the craft room with me. They take their naps and sleep. They're good babies. They also bark when they hear traffic. That's normal. And here we go. Make sure it's always the same. You do not want this twisted or the poofs aren't going to be right. That's why you want this always under, or it's not going to poof out correctly. And I don't poof mine out until all 4 layers are done. 1, 2, over. first time I'm using this mesh. It really is. It's the first time. I usually get all my stuff from Paper Mart. This one is Hobby Lobby. I'm very fortunate to have this. My husband had errands and he went by the store and found this for $3.50 because he knows I'm low on my white, and he brought it home. He's like, normally this is like a $13 roll of mesh, and it was $3.50. He also got me 3, which I'm very grateful for. $13.99 on sale for $3.50. So that is in the stores only. I was very happy because I've never used it's a premium mesh ribbon. I've never used it before. I didn't realize it's only 24 feet, so we may only be doing 3 rolls, which is perfectly fine because I can do blue in the center. So let's see how much we can do with this. 1, 2. Like I said, I didn't realize it was only that many feet, so I do have plans. There we go. So usually you get your 30 feet, which is your 10 yards. There's 3 feet in a yard. Let's make sure it doesn't look right to me. It was right. I'm feeling fine. I'm just not as talkative right now. Sorry about that. 1, 2, over. I hope everybody enjoyed the Amazing Grace wreath we did yesterday. I did it the night before. We just published it yesterday. Turned out beautiful. That's on my wall. I did add a couple more flowers to it, so I'll show you at the end of this tutorial. Just because I wanted to fill it out just a tad bit more. Have you ever done something and thought you were finished and then looked at it again and felt like you needed to add just a little bit more? I do that all the time. 1, 2. Now when you just go over here to put your last one in, pull the mesh over. You don't want it under or it'll twist. Over, and then put the zip tie over the bar. That way it's not twisting on you. So, there we go. Very thick. You may only need 3 to fill it up because it's thick. A lot to it, so we might be alright with that. Oops. So 1, 2. This is easy. Your second and third bar is the easiest one. I'll show you that in a second. I do have some more vine leaves coming out. A really pretty one coming out. I'll be happy to know. Lots of requests for vines, so we will be doing more. Inside, let's have it inside. 1, 2, over. So bar 2 and 3. I'll just show you in a second. I don't want any confusion. Lots of you see me every day, but I do get questions all the time. They want to see where I'm putting it. I don't want to move this out of the way. I'll get another thing. It really does. You want it to stay in place. Me pulling it up and down and showing everybody, well, it can just twist it up on me, and it's frustrating. So bar 2 and 3, row 2 and 3. Instead of going around the bar for row 1 and 4, make sure this flat side in. You go in catty corner on your bracket here. So in between 2 and 3, like this. So row 2, row 3 is right there, diagonal on your bracket. Row 1 and row 4 are around the bracket. Alright? That's how you put your mesh on. One, 2. Make sure your insides are always tucked in, so when you pull it out, you have a nice pretty poof. And again, I don't pull mine out till the end. One, 2. It's really pretty. I like it. I don't think we're going to need 4 rolls, to be honest with you, because we're going to be adding stuff to it. I think it'll be fine with 3. I like mine to flop in place. You don't want to get your material stuck in the gun either, so. I will have a P.O. box. Yay! People keep asking because they want to write me and send me cards and stuff. The P.O. box will be up on my page, and I will put it on my Facebook, I believe, Tuesday. We have everything we need, and we're going to be going to get it on Tuesday. So I will be adding that on my channel for all of you that want to write. A lot of people just want to write cards and stuff, which is very sweet. So. Like I said, we'll have that. Hopefully I'll have it by Monday, but it probably will be Tuesday. So I will let everybody know. I will post my P.O. box on my Facebook and on Carmen Katharine's Wreath on my business page as well. So it'll be up there for everyone. See how fast that was? And this is 2. Look how thick this is. It's really thick. So. Probably going to need 3. starting our third row now. Here, my Scrappy's snoring again. Yeah, it's a peaceful sleep. What's wrong? One, two, over. Third bar. Look how fast we're doing. We're doing this really good. I don't do 1, 2, 3 because I go by the bars and they're all, it goes down in separate sizes. If you want to do 10-inch in each one, you can do that. I don't. Two. Over. So it is 3. So go ahead and finish up. Hopefully I have enough for 3. I should. Yeah, I do. 1, 2. Just enough for 3. But this is fine. We're going to fluff it up. And then we're going to add. It'll be perfectly fine. So I have, like I said, I have some plans. This is really pretty. Sparkles. Nice and pretty. One, 2. It's your last one. Excuse me, buddy. One, 2, 3. So everybody remember what I did with the leftover last time? You can do that with this too. It may not be long enough. No, it's not long enough. You can either just take it inside, flip it. This is pretty tough stuff, so I might be able. This is thick. I may be able to do that. I'm doing is twisting it. You give your customers an option. this way. Take that end, this end, have this twisted so you don't waste ribbon or waste your material. Rolling out though. Don't like it. Yeah, we're just not going to do that today. It's really, really thick, but just pull it through. So you want to get that end in there. I have to cut it. If it was a little bit longer, I could twist it and make a little hanger out of it instead of wasting your ribbon. And if it was a little bit longer, you can actually go around the inside of the bar. But it's not long enough. And it's really thick, so I don't want too much on here. Take the ends here on this side. And this down to do it. Careful you don't touch yourself. There we go. Blade is covered, so it's not going to hurt you, but don't put your finger near it because it can cut you. See, it's really thick, so 3 is fine. Watch. And actually, if you wanted to not waste this much, you could have just skipped over the 3rd bar and went to the 4th. That would have been fine too. I realized it wasn't 10 yards. But that would probably be the best way. If I had to do it over again, I would have just skipped bar 3 and went to bar 4. Honestly, you have enough to skip over. It's really pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The cross came from Old Time Pottery, so everyone knows. They are in store only. You can't buy it online, so you have to look up your area. I got a lot of stuff from them in ribbon. They're wholesale prices. You can get a lot of pretty stuff there. Cheap. Showed you the one ribbon that I spent like $7 for. I got for $2.99 there. So every store is different. So you want to go in the store to see. If you can't find the cross, if you don't have an Old Time Pottery near you, the crosses are on Amazon. Look up Military Wall Cross or Fallen Soldier Wall Cross. Fallen Soldier Wall Cross is this one. And I'll pull right up. It's on Amazon. I looked it up and found it myself. I bought mine from Old Time Pottery for $14.97. $14.99, sorry. So, they have some great deals. And Miss Debbie shared that with me. I would have never even known about old time pottery until she shared it with me. So that was neat. I have a great craft family. Look at how fluffy. So you don't need all 4 with this mesh. It's really thick. You only need the 3. Because there's not enough to do all 4 bars. So this is plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Beautiful. See that? And it's on sale. All their Easter stuff is. My husband was shocked he even found white. So, because of the 4th of July coming up. They had it. He just went in there to go look for it. I don't know what he was looking for. I was looking for something. Oh. I was looking for the horse. See that? 3 rolls with the premium mesh ribbon that is 24 feet from Hobby Lobby. It is on sale for $3.50 right now. Alright, and the only reason why he went back is because I needed a horsey. And these are 40% off, so I think he paid $3.50 for my horse. So I was really happy. I needed a horsey. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off. All my students can catch up with me. Like I said, if you're using the 21 inch by 30 feet to 10 yards, you can do all 4 rolls. If you're using this specific mesh, you don't need all 4, and there's only enough to do 3. So this is perfect though. It looks like I used 3 rolls. It looks like I used all 4 bars and went around it 4 times. These are 3 poofs, not 4. And it turned out exactly the same because of how thick it is. So I'm happy with this. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to clear the table off. And then we're going to get started on the rest of it. I'm excited. See you in a few seconds. Okay, everyone. I could not put the fallen soldier on this. It just didn't look right to me. So we're going to do a patriotic 4th of July. And I am going to do a fallen soldier on a vine wreath. Okay, so there's going to be 2 parts. I'm going to go ahead and get this done, publish it, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on our fallen soldier's wreath. Alright, and it's going to be red and white flowers. The fallen soldier on the side. I have some ribbon that I want to use, and I'll show you. So we're going to do that one, but right now we're going to finish this one up first. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. You know, this is foam. This came from Craft Outlet, I believe. Had that for a long time, since last year actually. So I am going to move this over so you know what we're doing. This will be our next one, and I'm going to put both of them out tonight so you'll be able to see that one too. I couldn't do it. I don't know, it just felt wrong to me. Alright, so get the cable tie. This is the easiest way, and it's foam, it mounts right to it. I do that sometimes. I'm very creative and I love art, and that just did not sit to me right. So we're going to do something a little bit different. So you'll see 2 of them. .26 gauge wire. Walmart has 26 gauge wire now too, because I saw it. I'm always there. Push that off. Remember, you still have to put your glue on this because you turn it in the summer, it can melt. Even if it's foam, that's easy to come off. So all you're doing is you're putting the cable mounts on, and they're plastic with adhesive backing. And then we're putting our wire on. And then I put a tad bit of glue over it. It melts the cable tie and it melts the wire right to the foam. Got a lot of these last year that I never used. So, and they're cheap, they're not expensive. Doing a simple patriotic wreath. 4th of July. Let this dry. While that's drying, we're going to take these. My husband got me these at Hobby Lobby Christmas time, and they're big. Well, all I did was break them in half, right, which gives you 6 pieces. There's 3 of them. And I'm going to start with red. We're going to actually use, let me move the glass up so you do not want to ruin your mat. And hot glue can get all over that mat, and we don't want that. And take the glass up. It's underneath it. There we go. Pot, Amazon. It's not expensive at all either. I'm going to take my spray and I'm going to do red, and it melts right on. White. I just couldn't do it. Sorry, I just couldn't do that one. Blue. And it melts right to it. You just want to put it on there. So you have plenty in there. A little bit shorter because we cut them in half. Good. Right. I might even do that one on this tape. Let me see if I can, how long it's going to be. Fills in your gaps, so you don't need a lot. And then you're going to take ribbon and let's see what we like to. This is Hobby Lobby as well. I'm going to add some color to this. So you can put your boots in here if you want. I just want to do something a little bit different. Maybe this. Needs a little bit of color, doesn't it? This is cute though. I'll move this one over. Still want some let's do something simple, and then we'll go on to our vine. This is going to be simple but cute. So, those of you on an income, this is something you can afford. So here we go. We're going to go over to the third one. What I'm doing is going around the zip tie that's already there to put the ribbon on. Remember, this is very poofy, so we're good. There we go. Go around the third one. You can even put it around the fourth because there's no mesh there. I'm putting it around the third, but you can always put it around the fourth bar. With this. Up. I think my husband needs me real quick. I just saw him pop his head in. Remember, we have a lot of decor we can put on this to dress it up, so this is going to be fun. There we go. I just cannot do it. It didn't look right to me for some reason. But I do have an idea, so. This is a celebration wreath for the 4th of July. I just didn't feel right to put this on a fallen soldier's wreath. It didn't feel right to me, so. Grabbing, there we go. I like this mesh though, it's pretty festive. Really, really pretty. This set is simple and easy. The poof is out. And the ribbon. You may even do a little bow. Anyone that knows me knows if it doesn't feel right, I'm not gonna. There you go. Push that zip in. Simple, easy, and fun. So that's what we're going with right now. And yes, you go over the zip ties that are already there. How else would we put it on? Otherwise, there's not going to be any room. Okay. Just cut this off. That should be dry too. Here it is. Doesn't take long. Pull it through and then underneath your bars to attach it. I like to put mine around the bracket that's there at the top and the bottom. Nice clean back. You do not have to cover it. As you see, nice and clean. You don't have to cover these backs. Anytime I use zip ties, they're nice and easy and clean. See what happened there. We'll take a look at that in a second. Go under. You don't need a lot of butter either. I always overcut mine. It's teeny tiny. There we go. Much better. It was snagged and caught. Now I got it. Perfect. There we go. Do two red, white, blue, stars and stripes. This is supposed to be fun. It's for the 4th of July, so it's a celebration. Like that. So we'll glue these on. And we have our balls. We'll be using red and white and blue. Hobby Lobby. Ribbon, Hobby Lobby. The only thing that's not from them is the hat. You get that from Craft Outlet. Put these over here. We're going to add a lot of color, so this will be fun. Fun and pretty. This is my white. There we go. You know what? I kind of like so I'm going to put stars on it too. stars, foam balls. Simple, cute, and fun. How about that? And the foam balls. And I'm not even going to put... This is easy, so anyone can do this. We don't need a big bow on this. We can put one if you want, but we don't need it. Everything melts on it. Careful you don't burn yourself. We're going to make 2 in 1 today. Just because I promised the fallen soldiers, and I don't want, and I started it making it, so we're going to finish it. I'm just going to do it a little bit different. It's glued. It just, you got to get it real quick if you're going to switch it out. That's all. It's glued. Like within seconds. Don't try and pull it off once it's glued on. Just a little more. It takes a little while to dry too. Every mesh is different. What you're doing. This one doesn't have a long end. Grab another one. This stuff I used last year. I was lucky to still have it. Honestly. Very lucky. And that one's too short. I cut it for another project I had, and I didn't need them all, so there you go. Too short. That's why we use so all this is reusable. You can always just, this it doesn't have a stem on it. So you're always going to put another stem on it and I can use them. Alright? So it's not a waste. It was just pulled off the stem. There we go. And put some little decor on it. Be careful. I'll put the little blues in it after. That way I can get this done. I have an idea though for the other ones, so it'll work out just fine. It's no pattern, you're just giving it a pop of color. Fun and easy, remember? cute this is? Cute, cute, cute. And it doesn't take a lot. This is cute and easy. Be careful. Please don't. If you haven't worked with hot glue a lot, don't do it. I'm going to use the finger protectives, alright? I don't want anyone to get hurt. Anyways. Cute and easy. 4th of July. Nothing to it. That was easy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to hang this up. But I'm not going to show this one until we're done with the next one. So we are actually, I'm going to turn the tape off and then I'm going to grab the supplies so we can finish up the vine. Because I'm using the vine for the fallen soldier. So I have an idea. I think it'll work. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. You can use any flowers with it. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use those, but I'm going to go look and see what else I have, because I believe I have other ones too. Alright, there we go. And this is beautiful. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, everyone, we're going to do the Fallen Soldier. And like we did on the Amazing Grace, we're going to take the burlap. And I'm going to go around, I'm going around the side that is not as thick as the other side, okay? This will make it even. It just evens it out. So if you get a vine that's not all the way even, this is the perfect way to make it. Not every vine is perfect. I want it on there. I think this is perfect. So. Alright, so we're going to cut this. So this is one of those projects that just was not happy with the way the other one, I just didn't like the white, so I turned it, I just didn't like the way it looked. It didn't look right to me, so we turned that into a 4th of July, and I decided I want to go with more like a vintage type of look because of the way the cross is made. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to glue this on. Remember, it doesn't take much. And then I'm going to attach the cross, and then we're going to work on the rest. Now, we can make a bow. I don't know if I'm going to make a bow or not, but the same supplies we used yesterday for Amazing Grace, well, that I posted yesterday. So we're going to take some glue, put it around. Remember, so I did look on Walmart. Walmart in the stores doesn't, in my store doesn't carry the burlap tape, but online they do, and they have lace burlap tape and all different colors. So the best way to do this is to use the burlap tape, and it's burlap, it's just got tape on it and it sticks to your vines, and that is how I normally do this, but they didn't have any when I was there. But one of my YouTubers told me they found it online. So I looked online, and you were exactly right. It is online. But I did not see the plain burlap that I usually use, which is this color, online. I saw the lace burlap, which is fine because they're beautiful. They have all different kind of lace, and it's beautiful. Different colors. You know the burlap ribbon I use from the Dollar Tree that has that pretty lace going down the center? It has white. Well, they have that in the burlap tape, and they have white lace, red lace, pink lace, yellow lace, anything you can think of going down the center of the burlap, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit on there. It doesn't need much. But the burlap tape is really good on this, so I would highly recommend that. Especially if you're not used to using it. Did you ever wonder how the Wreath people usually get that on? That's how we do it. We do it with the burlap tape. So I'm going to take the vine that I put around the cross that I showed you at the beginning of this. It's just the aged vine, and you can get this on Amazon, and this is not Oasis. Oasis is thicker. This actually goes right through the back, okay? I'm going to take the vine and put it on naturally. So it looks like it's part of the wreath, the vine wreath. And it's kind of tough, but remember this is tough wire, and it's aged with this kind of like wood that's around it. It's really neat, but it's called aged wire, floral wire. You can find it on Amazon. And like I said, this is not the same thing as Oasis. It's thicker. This is not that thick. This is easier. And I use it on vines. It's just easier. It goes with the vine. It looks like the vine, so you don't see any of that on there. Remember, I usually don't do a lot of vines. I'm usually always doing the deco mesh. But I do get a lot of requests. And I have been in the mood to make vines, so I'm actually happy with this. So there. Sure, I don't want that right there. So as you see, this is real easy because I can, just looks like it's wrapped around it. I'm going to actually cut that. Let me get the wire cutters for that. Take this side, go under, and then take this side and go under that. Okay. Nice and easy. You can also take pieces of the vine off that doesn't look right. It's just little sticks all put together. We can put a small little bow, something small if we wanted right there. So these are, now I cannot pronounce this, geraniums, Dollar Tree. Alright, let's get this over so you can see it. I do want to kind of, oh, that's fine. So I'm using red and white. The glue pot. Remember, it's red and white. I'm going to do red and white going all the way down. Red. And you can use the leaves on it. It's supposed to look a certain way anyways. It helps it look really pretty. Remember, it's men and women that serve it in our services. So it can be for a guy or a woman. It's not just men. different. Right there. Let's take the white. We're doing red, white, red, white. White. Like the flag. It's a pretty flowers too, so. And this can be any time of the year. It doesn't have to be 4th of July. We lose vets every day. It can be for the wife that lost a husband, or the husband that lost a wife. It can be for anyone. Or a mother, or brother, sister, anybody. All year round. I'm going to do something. These are Dollar Tree flowers again. Remember, Dollar Tree, you can do a lot with them. You just got to learn how to use them. Some people have problems with them. Just put a little glue up here to seal it. This one is actually a lot more sturdier than the little ones I used yesterday, the wildflowers. So here we go. Have to have the leaves. I just like the way it looks. Fills it out. This one is going to take as long as their vines and flowers, so not as long at all. Not like the little flowers I did yesterday. These have a little more width to them, so it doesn't take as long. As you see, they're getting done really. This is a fast, easy wreath. You just want to make sure you have a pretty sign for it, because that's what everyone's going to look at. You want to give it like I'm doing. So I'm going with the theme. I'm going with what the cross is. That's all we're doing. Now, believe it or not, people like simple, so you don't have to make it really hard. I don't want to have a red one right there. Another one without any petals to it. Any leaves, I mean. See how easy this is? And it's fun. Fun, believe it or not, people. I like it. Everyone else will too. It's easy and fun. Now I don't have enough to cover it. We got one more. But we're almost there, so I'm good. One more white. There you go. See how easy it was? Not hard at all. Then we're going to take some more decor when we're done. That wasn't bad. That's not a lot of product either. So this makes me happy. This was easy. I was scared I wasn't going to have enough, but I have plenty. Are you snoring away, little man? I hear you again. He's snoring. I just want to fill this a bit more because it's red and white stripes. So let's take here. Couple left. It didn't take much at all. I think I did I had 3 red and 2 white. That was it. Not much. You can take your red and fill it in, but I don't want it. Let's see where. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so I'll save these couple little ones for another project. You can also take the leaves. Like, see, I have a few extra. You can just take the it pops off, so there we go. Just take the leaves. And use them as fillers without taking away from putting too much red or white in it. I'm just gonna, just fills up the center a little bit. That's all you're doing. Gives it prettiness. See how pretty that is? It's beautiful. Let's do. Take these. Just goes through. You can just cut the little stems off or pop the tops off. The leaves usually fall off, so this was fun. Use the leaves. If you're having problems with the flowers falling off, like I said earlier, then you put a little tab of glue at the top. That's it. And then I'll keep the flower heads on, okay? There we go. See? That easy. It's not that hard. So just to add a little texture underneath. It's pretty. I don't think it needs any more. Alright. So we have the red and white. We wanted to put some stars. But I want it blue, so what I'm going to do is just, you can even paint on this, you know. Take some little ponies. This is just to give it color, so. Take a little star, one star, blue burlap, that's what I would do. Or you can take, actually, I can't change it now, but you can put blue on it. I just like the way this looks. You don't want it to stand out too much either, so. Simple and easy, right? We don't even need a bow for it. I just wanted to put some blue on here. So you can, actually I think I might have some thin blue. I can put like on the sides there. Let me see. I want it to always be the same as everyone else, so I'm trying to do something different. But I do have the big one though, not just the little one. I may not have it. No, that was it. Okay. So you can take some light blue, but I only have dark blue, not light blue. I only have the thick, and I just think it's going to be too much and take away from it, too bright. This is supposed to be like a vintage style, so I don't, honestly, I think that would not work, so I'm not going to do that. This is for my back, the blue ribbon I use, so. Well, options, you can put a little bow if you wanted to up here. But honestly, this is fine the way it is. Just something small. But I think it would be too much. I can always take. It's going to be too much. See that? We did 2 wreaths in no time. Take another piece of this Easy Wreaths. You don't have to put the blue on there, but I wanted to because you have red, white, and blue. You got the red and white stripes, so why not put that there? Also, I might do that too. I think I will. Let's see what this does. One is fine. Two is too much. So let's do one right here. Oh, just to represent your stars. So I kind of want something right there. I might add another rose. I'll ask my husband what he thinks. I just don't think it needs it. So look, Are you seeing what I'm doing? Taking the aged wire. You can even do it upside down like that. Take your ends, go through your vine. So you can hang it up. All natural looking. Alright. I just think it needs something else. Just something. But again, I don't want to put too much on it because of what it's supposed to mean. Just in the red and white flowers, and then blue and stars. I think it's fine. Anything. Let's take some of the leaves that are left over. Just the leaves. So I'm going to do this. Fine there. Just to fill it. So all I want to do is just fill it. So if I had some baby's breath left over, which I'm out, that's where I would fill in through it. But you don't want to take away from the red and white stripes either. So here we go. We did 2 today. Alright, I'm going to go hang these up and then I'll have my husband videotape so everybody can see. Okay everyone, we just got done doing both wreaths. So this is the 4th of July. The original one I wanted to put the fallen soldier on, but I just couldn't do it. It didn't look right for me. But this actually looks really festive and cute for 4th of July. So this is an easy wreath to do. And then we have the red, white, and blue fallen soldier vine wreath. And this actually turned out really cute. And this is easy as well. So they're both really easy wreaths that you can do. And you can do 2 in a day just like I did. If they're this easy, I can do up to 8. So this was really easy. I hope you enjoy it. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later on this week. Please have a blessed weekend. Bye.